Kind of late right now.
Yeah, we late as shit, niggas. Damn.
I've been here.
Black people never show up on time.
Oh, CPT. Oh,
It's symbolic, all right?
that's because we ain't trying to get arrested in the Starbucks.
I know, right? That's the I'm gonna say that from now on.
What?
I said we ain't on time no more, so we don't get arrested.
So we don't get arrested in the Starbucks, yo.
I mean, I showed up too early. I got to purchase something.
Yeah, right. And then show up too early, you can't go to the bathroom.
Yo.
Show up too early, get arrested by biker cops.
Yo, turn.
What's going on?
What other topics today, anyway?
Y'all know the freaking topics when I sent them, nigga?
I mean,
I didn't see it. Well, could I didn't read it, nigga.
I got the shit.
What makes you think I read, nigga?
Like, niggas don't read.
Really?
I gotta
Wait,
go.
someone gotta turn their shit down.
What do you hear?
That's all.
What?
I hear everything.
How come?
I'm hearing. Am I hearing double? Like, what the fuck is going on?
You're not hearing double from me.
Well, can you turn your shit down, no holler?
I already did, nigga.
Lamar's. Oh no, my bad.
Oh, you.
There it is. Shit. Alright. Wondering why the hell I'm here. Anyway.
How do you have 103 armor? That's not even possible.
Anyway. OmegaSquad Podcast, episode 10?
You're dead.
Yeah.
It's an episode.
Anyway. It's hot as shit.
How many subscribers?
I don't know. Anyway, it's hot as shit. Time to put the AC back in. And yeah. Anyway, we got a few topics. Introduce yourself.
He's not
I'm
bleeding
gonna
out.
start with Kenny.
Hi. Mr. Kenny Bitcoins here. I just got out of a league game. I apologize for my, my tardiness, but league is something that's very,
You're dead.
takes a lot of focus. Yeah, it's in a bad spot right now, but
A lot of
that's for
cancer.
another.
Fuck League of Legends right now.
Yeah, so
Salt.
for
Hell yeah.
right now, shout outs to everybody over at Santa Monica Studios for that wonderful God of War.
Oh yeah.
Shout outs to everybody that made Yakuza 6. Even though it's looking at me in the fucking plastic because I ain't have a chance to play it yet. I'm sure it's wonderful.
But you're playing League though.
And unfortunately, exactly, I'm playing League. And yeah.
Instead of playing God of War or Yakuza.
We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Rip.
What do you say? Yeah.
Riff,
Ref.
introduce your chunky ass.
Big nigga. Riff nigga. Let's go, nigga.
Wow.
Anyway, what's going on? It's Rift here, old man. Best Street Fighter player in the world.
And then you woke up.
I agree.
Best Makoto in his zip code, aka Kingpin, aka Big Belly, aka Gragas.
Yo.
I got a better
AKA
Makoto
Silverback.
aka Silverback, got his Jane Goodall.
I got a better Makoto than him.
No, you don't. Fuck out. I got better Chun-Li than you, nigga.
Please, nigga.
Yikes.
From Super Turbo to Alpha 3. And
feel like-
Yeah,
The
okay.
best Makoto here.
All right, who's next?
You just
Yusuf.
default,
Give me
nigga.
the AKs, Yusuf.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Introduce yourself.
This is Assad, aka Making Nasty, aka What You Got in Them Jeans, aka Try Not to Be Robotic because I'm on Wi-Fi right now, aka All right, I'm done.
AKA Kill the
AKA
Coons
Watch Your
first.
Girl.
AKA
I was
Kill
gonna say
the
that
Coons
last.
first.
Oh yeah, aka hashtag Killer Coons first.
AKA Anti
Oh
Manga.
yeah. AKA fuck Kanye West.
Yo. Stop taking my intro.
Well, introduce yourself then.
Fuck Kanye West. Fuck Kanye West. Kill the coons first. Game of coons.
AKA be
You're
chosen, be
cooning.
slayed.
You're
AKA.
cooning. It's no match for my swordsman. So Omega Squad leader, we coming after all the coons, all you motherfuckers. Wow. Anyway.
Ain't y'all motherfuckers that like Jim Crow laws.
Yeah. Fuck y'all that like Jim Crow laws too. Unapologetically black is Holland. We in the building. Let's go. Omega Squad podcast episode.
Nigga, you light skin. Right on time.
Oh, Ruckus Silverback. What is this?
That is cold.
Wait.
Yo, don't trust them. Don't trust them niggas over there.
Anyway,
I'm about to say you light bright just like me, nigga. What are you talking about?
What the fuck that mean?
Nothing though. Really nothing.
anyway. So
Kiss my light bright black ass.
what just came out was basically, you know, supposedly the greatest movie ever.
I didn't see it. No
We
spoilers.
ain't see it yet. No spoilers.
I saw it already.
No,
Y'all
both
still didn't
spoilers.
see it
That's
yet?
what
Y'all
I'm saying.
trolling.
Stick to the
I
fighting game.
saw it already.
Not
We saw
you.
Black
Talking about Rift and Holland.
We saw Black Panther together.
There's one thing
Oh
I want
my
to say.
God.
that
One
was
thing
clever.
I want to say. Spoiler free. I think Black Panther was better. That's just me.
Okay, like you think we on the same page. So what are you talking about? We didn't see it.
Just like we saw it together. Black Panther. Oh my God.
That was clever. That was good. No.
I think Black
Pretty
Panther was better though.
Yeah, pretty great movie.
Still great.
The reason Infinity War was in its own category, I don't like to compare it to Black Panther. It was the best Avengers movie, in my opinion. But in terms of best Marvel movie, I think Black Panther was slightly better.
All right.
Wakanda Forever.
So I know what they expect when I go tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway. All right, now to the
Let's-
real
let's get
fighting
down
game
to it.
topics and everything. All right, we're
Sorry,
going
we
quick,
got on that.
first quick hit. Vegito announced for Dragonball FighterZ.
Ain't no quick.
Man,
Ain't no quick. That's the main baby. You see that
The
2H? Yeah, I don't know if that's a 2H. But
I
it
hope
looked
that's
like a
That
2H.
might be a
That is
2H.
OD. What the hell? Why does his fucking little
Spirit sword
slash-
down heavy. God
pick up-
damn.
If that is down heavy, I don't know what they smoking.
better than blacks.
I need
Better than
some
blacks.
It's better than black.
They
I'm
smoking
playing it.
hard with that John.
Although I gotta be for real, I don't even care like how strong or weak the character is. I'm playing him. Like that's my man's. It's Vegito. We in there.
Man, 100 grand.
Best Dragon
Mr.
Ball character.
Mr. Blue himself.
How about Gogeta? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you can keep your little fucking toss sparkles at your ass and don't say nothing.
First of all, don't
Hold
It's
don't
all
disrespect
about
Gogeta,
Vegito.
though.
Right.
My-
What do you mean, yo?
Vegito,
The one video, the one movie he showed up and he just mean mugged Janemba, did a little crystal ball, crushed that joint into powder, and threw baby powder at the nigga.
No, he did.
He said, and he, you know what that was?
Go get it doesn't
That
exist.
was.
Go get us.
You know how Rihanna got that new beauty line out? That was a preview of what that shit was.
No, it wasn't. That was
Y'all remember How High?
That was the
Go
pimp
get
from
it
How
doesn't
High.
exist.
He did.
That shit was Chappelle show. He said Wayne Brady, Angel Dust, Love Boat. God,
No, not even- but yo, y'all seen How High, right?
yes.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
What's
about
his
to say,
name?
nigga.
Give me some,
Give me some powder.
Give me some powder. Bat, like that's Gogeta.
That's all he needed to do.
Yo, that's all you
Like,
need. That
he,
pimp powder.
he didn't just come out throwing some sparkles. Like he came out there ballerina dance, and then he threw the sparkles.
Came out there, the ballerina dance, crushed the little energy ball and the baby powder, and smacked Janemba with baby powder. And that
Listen.
was it. Vegito is better.
Ah.
Like Gogeta is the nigga, but Vegito's better.
Still the hot.
Vegito Blue showed up for 2 minutes, but God forbid he gets into the game over Gogeta. That's all I'm saying.
Vegeta,
Anyway.
what? You said Vegito showed up for 2 minutes?
And Vegito Blue. How you two God like that? That shit lasts 2 minutes instead of 2 hours.
No, that was just stupid. Although I
That's plot.
understand why they had to do that because they couldn't let Vegito just like murder boy and then that'd be the end of it. That would have been kind of anticlimactic. Because like, all right, with Super Boo, it made sense because it was like, all right, we gotta find a way to like get our kids out of this boy body. So I'm gonna toy around with him the whole time. But it wasn't even close. Like Vegito was just trashing Boo, so they wasn't gonna let that happen again.
Of course, it'll just be a stipulation where they do it because of hard work.
Yeah,
That's why
Like,
that's
they
why
do it 'cause
Troy's
it
got
came
that
too
win.
easy.
That's why he got that win. He changed the future out here. No.
Well,
My
that was some
friend
other
watched,
bullshit, but you know that's another story.
My friend didn't watch Dragon Ball Super, so he saw a clip of Vegito. He was trying to wonder like they're supposed to be merged like forever. Why did they like demerge in like 2 minutes? I was like,
Because
I would tell you, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to say they missing a small detail in Dragon Ball Z.
No, they not.
No, they not.
They ain't
All
missed
I'm
no
saying is that
detail.
the
They
rings are
bullshitted
fragile.
that
That's all you need to
shit.
tell him, really. Just tell him the rings are fragile. That's all you need to tell.
I mean, whatever. Things happen.
Exactly.
Just tell them they couldn't let it go down like that.
Exactly.
That's all you gotta
But
say.
also on the other side, speaking of Zamasu, is anyone hyped for Zamasu over Vegito, or Vegito just blow him out the water?
I mean,
I am the Ningen god of them all. Yes, I'm ready.
oh, you got Ningen
He's
Squad.
pretty good. I like him.
I mean,
Wow.
he looks like he's going to be interesting, but I mean, you know,
Compared to Vegito, I understand.
the whole intro, and you spin me right round and all that shit, and I was like, haha, that's cool. But
Fuck that.
you know,
That's my nigga.
they start off on some, you know, so happy together shit, but then I saw the Vegito trailer, and I was just like, well,
The most richest nigga in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happened, though.
Yeah,
The most richest nigga in the game is finally coming out.
realest Ningen in the game.
Ningen.
Ningen.
I
Anyway.
hope he says
But,
it.
moving on, speaking of Bando Namkai,
Bando Namkai.
Bandai Namco, boy.
Bandai Namco Games, Taki, the titty ninja of legend. Is
Yay, Titty Ninja back. Hey.
She got gray hair.
No,
No, she has got a breast reduction from what it looked like.
yeah, a little bit. I mean, compared to, she looks more like she does in 2 and less like she does in 4.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, it's supposed to be like a.
They gave everybody freaking memory implants
Yep.
in 4. So
Ivy's tits were inconceivable,
oh my god, them Jones as big as her waist each.
basically.
I'm just like, I'm not complaining, but damn.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I would like to see more of the mainstay staple characters come back. This is kind of what they're doing. The same thing with Tekken 7, which is like a reintroduction of all the household names. As for the release date, it's looking like September 27th.
Mm-hmm. September 27th. I'm
Which
all
makes
for
sense. Yeah, it makes sense because I'm sorry, like August,
Oh, that's
December,
TFC.
August and
it.
December.
Probably, yeah.
That's TFC weekend.
That's fine. August and December is like for me, well, for everybody, for all gamers, it's almost like that's gamer season right there. That's when everything drops, all the AAAs, all the crazy games come out.
Honestly, I would say that like from September, October is kind of the doldrums where you're just waiting.
Yeah, exactly.
And then November, all the hot shit.
Once November pops, this is shit that start coming out. It's almost guaranteed a Call of Duty is going to come out in November every year.
No,
Every
actually,
single time it's supposed.
actually, Call of Duty's coming out in October this year.
That's right. My birthday,
They pushing stuff up. But yeah, so about Taki though, like I'm happy to see her.
Yep.
Fuck female Naruto. Fucking goofy bitch.
Damn.
Helen still has PTSD from Soul Calibur 5.
I was actually
Soul Calibur 5 is trash, and so is Natsu. So I mean, she fit right in.
This is actually the character I was going to play.
But how long is it going to take before that game actually dies, though?
So what? Soul Calibur?
I don't know about that one.
The
That's
thing
like,
I
about
don't know
it
about
is
that one,
not
bro.
so much dies. I mean, it's going to die down, but it's not going to die. Like we got people. We still running Soul Calibur 5 tournaments, and that game.
I don't know why.
That game is garbage juice. Like
All I'm going to say is I can guarantee, almost like 80% guarantee it's going to get a spot at Evo next year.
yeah, probably.
So
I welcome
Bandai,
that. Though. Soul
Man-
Calibur is always
Bandai Namco is going to have a lot, like at least 3 games at Evo: Tekken, Dragon Ball, and Soul Calibur. So
Evolution of Bandai Namco.
yeah, I'll take it. They've been showing love.
Capcom fell off. You know, Namco stepped up, so I'm not even mad.
They started with Cross Tekken.
Yeah, Cross Tekken.
And just went down from there. But yeah, it's like I'm always Soul Calibur has always been a beautiful game, even though 5 was trash. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of
Trash
it.
too.
Huh?
3 was trash.
Yeah, 3 was trash, but at least like I could rock with 3.
I like 2 and 4
Like,
the most.
3 was all right, and 4 was just straight fan service in more than one way.
Yeah.
I like my Jedi's, yo. The Apprentice was cool.
Jedi's, titties, supers, and that's like, yeah. And wasn't that great a game? No, but it's always been a beautiful game.
Yeah.
And 5 was fucking ugly.
They gave you the whole creative character feature, and you couldn't even create a Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't blame them for that either, because the Jedi's was just extra.
Well, especially the Xbox version.
You got the freaking Apprentice.
I thought the Apprentice was cool, dog. I'm sorry.
The Apprentice was cool, and Yoda was cancer.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. That's the Rocket Raccoon.
You couldn't even grab this dude.
Like, what? Like, I'm gonna hit your little ass. Oh,
Right.
I was hoping you like somebody need like a football kick where you just boot Yoda off the stage. Funny as hell. Like, but still, like 4 was great for the fan service, not so much for a game. 3 I could rock with because it had the whole creative character feature. That's where they started trying to put more into the game, even though it wasn't as good a game.
Yeah.
But then 5 was incomplete and rushed and a mess and trash. They got rid of all the great characters. They got rid of my baby Taki and replaced her with this fucking bullshit, who's I think is voiced by the same voice actor that voiced Naruto.
They added SEO? No.
Huh? Yeah, and they added Ezio, which is a shame because I thought Ezio is like a awesome guest character for Soul Calibur, but was just in the trashiest game.
Yeah.
So it's just
I think actually the next guest character they should go for, because now we have the White Wolf from Witcher 3, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I would like Kratos.
Yeah.
I would too.
Well,
Kratos with a North Philly beard, and he tosses sun at you.
Oh, and he tosses sun.
Toss his son though.
Yo, his
He
son
just says boy, and he tosses out an arrow.
his son just come out and shoot an arrow, like,
Yeah.
but and then he tossing axes.
Yeah, and then his power up, because that's a new thing in this Soul Calibur, and he is Spartan Rage, and he just puts away his axe and starts beating the shit out you. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory how he would work. Same way with Kiryu and Majima in Tekken 7, which I really want.
I wish they would do that. I don't.
Oh
think
my
they want
God.
to, though. Kiryu is a freaking shoo-in for Tekken. Like that is like that's a no-brainer. But they just
Never say never, dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
One can always hope.
That's right.
And what else we got?
Sylvie and Zarina announced for SNK Heroines.
Who cares?
Damn. Hey, y'all
Yes.
should have switched some loves too.
Man, who cares about freaking cutie heart, freaking fake KOF shit? Like, what? Who is gonna play that?
I don't know that the Hidden Brothers play everything, so they probably hype. I don't know.
Say what?
The Hinton Brothers.
It's not.
Oh well, I mean, they don't count.
What?
They nuts.
Oh,
They nuts and they hype for everything.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't even count. Like,
Wow.
like if you play everything by default, like it don't matter if you hype. We know you hype.
Wow.
It is now.
wow.
But that SNK
Yikes.
heroin joint does not look particularly great. Like
We have actual
it
fans.
looks like that joint looks like Kitty KOF, with just all the chicks,
KOF.
all the chicks playing
Baby-
dress
baby
up.
first KOF.
That's like that's your little sister's KOF,
Basically,
where she don't
That
even know
is
how
true.
to do the moves, but she gonna mash on the controller until they do some cutesy shit and throw hearts at you, and that's it. So yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't think that game is going to get much play at all.
Nah, it's not.
Not
But
with
it's
everything
just
else coming out,
nice to mention it, you know.
like this cross tag battle.
Yeah, like cross tag battle.
And a beta announced.
Oh, yeah,
God.
I forgot all about that. Yeah. So NA beta, they doing it to the GameStop,
From the
right?
9th to the 14th if you pre-order it.
Oh God.
Oh, wait, they got 2-player versus for pre-order? All right, I got to go pre-order it now.
I gotta go get it.
I mean, I at least want to try it out. So
I want to try it. Yeah.
So, yeah, I gotta go get it.
Yeah, my characters are in the game,
I
so
care about your character.
Yeah, so this is gonna be an Evo title. I'm assuming this is like the new standard when it comes to
I don't
BlazBlue for
know.
tournaments. I don't know about that either, but it seems like it's the route they're going.
honestly,
side note, when it comes to Evo games, I think an ARMS got announced or Marvel Infinite got announced as a community
side
game.
tournaments.
Side
Yeah,
tournaments.
Both of them are like.
But it's
side
still an
tournaments.
Evo. Whoa. I know. I understand.
Nobody said it. I mean,
We're talking about
that
Evo.
was obvious though, because like Evo always runs. I mean, every year they have like a pretty decent, well, not so much stage, but a pretty decent turnout for all kinds of side tournaments. Like Skullgirls was a side tournament. Like remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
Cross Tekken.
Cross Tekken. Actually, I think Cross Tekken might still. Well, probably not anymore. But Cross Tekken was a side tournament for a while after the, main stage dropped it. So yeah, it's a cross tag battle. I'll say that it being an Evo is kind of weird considering it's not out yet and it's only going to be out for like a couple months by the time it does come out. And it's not like this is just the next Blaze Blue. It's a completely different game. But on the other hand, I actually kind of respect that, and I kind of appreciate the fact that this is going to be like the Blaze Blue, the main Blaze Blue in tournaments now, because
that's what I'm saying.
Because Blaze Blue itself, it was like Guilty Gear made that game so fucking redundant. It's like, I mean, and no disrespect to all my peoples who play Blaze Blue out there, but ever since Exert came out,
offended.
I don't care. But anyway, ever since Exert came out, I was like, so why do we still have Blaze Blue? You know what I mean? It's like Blaze Blue was always just discount Guilty Gear anyway. So once Guilty Gear came back, Blaze Blue didn't really have its own identity.
Like to stand on.
It didn't have its own identity on like a surface level. Like once you actually start getting into the game does play, significantly differently, but it's still like a different version of Guilty Gear, and it always has been. So, like, I'm glad that with the cross tag battle, it being 2v2 and kind of a different kind of feel and mechanic because it has all the different characters in it from all these different fighting games, and Ruby characters, which I'm personally hyped for. Like it'll help the Blaze Blue franchise kind of have its own identity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But speaking of other games that are going to be at Evo, Street Fighter V.
The best game in the world.
All right, I'm fading to black for a while. Let me know when it's over.
Yeah, I know. Currently has a lot of bugs around. There's an input bug with Rashid, Jury, and Alex. The mid-tier characters actually. With Rashid, when he runs and holds up forward, he jumps back instead. I guess he has confusion with the wind. I don't know. It's weird to see.
Confusion with the wind.
That tornado blowing the other way.
Exactly. When Jury holds V skill and dashes opposite of direction, that's another weird one. So it seems like it's an input thing with all the characters. And Alex is forward dash, but gets back dash instead.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because if you look at him in neutral, it looks like his legs are backwards anyway. So I guess it's working as intended. But,
wow.
It's funny. Ironically enough, none of those characters made top 3 at Game Over at Capcom Pro Tour ranking event in the Dominican Republic. Number 1 was my man Chris T, aka Ken Sucks, aka I Win with Ken Anyway.
AKA we need headphones on every setup.
Oh God. Don't get me started on that.
And then Mr. Loudmouth himself, Cabo.
So which game is better, Street Fighter V or Destiny 2?
Can we not do this right now?
Street Fighter V.
Destiny 2?
Destiny 2.
What's that? What game? What's that? What's
guys? Results.
I'd rather play Street Fighter V than Destiny 2.
What is this Destiny 2 you speak of? I don't think I've heard of that.
I don't know why you even bringing Destiny 2 into this, man.
Exactly. He's doing it to me. You hear him laughing in the background. He fucking with you.
Is that like a shooter or something?
Oh my God. Third was Brahadian with the Kali. Meta RD got 5th. Justin Wong and K Brad tied for 7th.
How the Capcom Cup champion?
Yep.
On his own home turf. Yep. Didn't get no podium placement.
Exactly.
And
the dynamic duo of Chiaotzu and TNT, Chiaotzu put in more work. That's crazy.
You said that?
Are you saying he's a fraud?
This character put
I'm saying he in the background talking shit. That's what Chiaotzu did.
He in the background, he run out.
Men are still playing? I thought he retired.
Yo, man. No, Kaba, yeah. Well, we all knew that was bullshit. He might have retired from Twitter for a minute.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Retired for that day.
But yo, Kaba came up. Oh, but yeah, you know, Kaba come up, grab Goichi instead of goodbye, Tien is.
That shit.
Instead of goodbye, Tien is this.
But just to comment on the meta of Street Fighter V, it's funny because when Fault came out, everyone was like, "Oh man, she looks interesting." Then she came out and it was trash. So it's going to be interesting to see with Combo Breaker coming up, which we will be covering next podcast.
Yes, sir.
If the character makes any noise, which I doubt it, but
Probably not.
Yeah, probably have to dig deep. But regardless of that character, I need a Cody Travers announce trailer at Combo Breaker. I'd appreciate it.
I'm
asking
scared
for a lot.
I'm scared for you, Kenny, man. Because
I am too.
Oh man, just see the thing about
you looking so forward to him, and they just gonna
He might be trash.
and the thing about fuck and specifically is like I don't see why I don't see how she's ever gonna
nigga, not fuck.
fuck. I said fuck.
Fuck.
No, he was like
Fuck. Whatever. Fuck. She's fucked. And she's fucked anyway. It doesn't matter. She's fucked today. Anyway, she's fucked. I'd fuck. Whatever. I don't care. But anyway, about fuck. He said fuck. As long as Manat is in the game, I don't see why you would ever play fuck. He's fucked. They got the extended ass. They both have extended ass buttons. Manat's has no hitbox.
Or her extended orb.
Fox does. But anyway, yeah. So the fact that she has hitboxes means that she can't even like poke you out as well as Manat can. I mean, and that's not like Fox. Like that's not like a downfall of Falk. It's more like Manat's kind of OD. And she's an OD character that does the same fucking thing. So
it is still getting better because people are finally giving her a chance, and she's getting like stronger meta wise. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, so it's like,
but it's funny. It's like some of the DL characters that were in the season 2 got better and are changing the meta, while the season 3 characters are just there. So like, think about it, because we got Sakura, Blanca, and Falk, and it was like, okay,
trash.
And none of them are really that. They're all mediocre to not great.
Right.
It's probably going to take till next season before they start actually making some waves,
or they even get buffed or nerfed at all. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
just got to see.
They need to stop.
I really don't like Capcom's freaking philosophy on how their balance changing.
Let's talk about that.
What about it?
Oh, let's talk about
specifically you don't like?
Oh well, all right. So like,
wait, I got a question. Real quick.
Oh my God.
How long has this bug been in the game with the niggas moving backwards and shit?
Like the past couple of weeks.
I think it's been
It's recent.
Take 2 weeks to fix it? Like
they still haven't fixed it yet. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So niggas in tournaments gonna be like doing dumb shit because of a bug?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if anybody actually played them character, well, maybe Rashid.
Definitely Rashid.
I mean, good luck seeing a Jury or an Alex, so whatever.
Right.
I can see JB lose a match like I did that before, but make go back.
That's actually interesting. Like from a competitive standpoint, I'm assuming it has to be hot fixed because that's an import error more so like being too strong or being too bad. So that's interesting how they're gonna handle it.
That
I mean,
sounds
we'll
terrible.
see. But as far as Capcom's approach to like balancing, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they are particularly well, yeah, some of these changes is just like, what are y'all thinking? A lot of these changes is obvious, and this is across like all 3 seasons so far. It's been obvious that they have certain characters that they want to be strong and certain characters that they want to be weak. So it's not even like, we're gonna balance it over the stuff that's a little too abusable or that's too good. We're like, oh, we want Laura to be strong this season, so just take a bunch of fucking buffs. And
Well,
like,
I was reading an article about it. They hired Kanye for the balance changes.
You are so
yeah, they hired Kanye for the balance changes,
are
and he was
so
like, and he
whack.
said, and Kanye said that, oh, it's been 2 years since you've been high tier. That sounds like a choice to me. And, yeah,
Like, you still haven't won a Capcom Pro Tour, man? That sounds like a choice, bro.
that sounds like a choice. Like, you know, this character hasn't had any glory and had no problems winning. Like, yeah, like basically stupid shit like that, where it's like the whole revolving door system might work for League of Legends, but it doesn't really work for fighting games. Like, I don't want to go in and year out where I have to pick up an entirely new character because my shit's not viable anymore.
Yeah,
And-
if they're put into a situation where essentially if they try to put water on the fire and instead they put more gasoline on it and it's like an inferno.
They just toss oil in the shit.
If you like, when you
They're on their way in like a
Don't
Capcom
play.
fire truck and they're like, all right, we got it, and then they have this like igniting gunpowder. I'm like, whoa, like
Yeah.
it's made it 3 times worse possibly.
if you like Ken, don't play.
And the other thing about it is it wouldn't be so bad if they took like the actual fun and like pretty like crazy mechanics of a lot of these characters and the stuff that people find that is OD and like embrace that and tried to like bring other characters up to that level. But no, they're like, oh no, this character is good. You better dumpster them and make this other character ridiculous.
They need to put Laura in Marvel.
So yeah, that's why I can't really rock with 5 as far as like the balance changes are concerned, and that's just.
But speaking of balance changes-
no.
that was a perfect segue, but okay.
I mean, it's not over yet. I mean, you can still do that, but I think Rice wants to say something on the matter, I guess.
But Charlie, what's up? What's up, Rice?
No, I just don't understand. Like, just why would you nerf like characters that's even like that's already bad, but still nerf them anyway? For instance, like Fang.
I mean,
Personally, I don't think Fang sucks, but
well, all right, we get it, Yusuf. You've been traumatized. We know.
Yeah, exactly.
Woko got fucked up too. So I see Fang players knock some niggas out you wouldn't believe, dog. I've seen it.
I mean, I'm not saying
Okay,
you can't
but-
win with bad characters. I'm just saying, why would you make bad characters worse?
Worse.
Like, Ainsley
And
Gunn
Jury.
is a-
And Jury.
And you're not giving the characters that aren't doing well like buffs to bring them back into the meta.
Jury.
You're like, oh, this is
Jury's garbage. And
This-
like
No, she's not.
and then they continually nerf her.
Jury's pretty valuable right now.
I was like, they nerfed her again. I get it, you
No,
but
they
It's more
no,
so-
they nerfed her again.
I know that, but I'm still saying she's fucking good, Rice. But regardless of that, there's other characters that take her place. The problem with Street Fighter V is there's too many like proxy characters. Like you could play this character, or you could play the better version of this character. Like why would you play Jury over Cammy?
yeah.
But they played nothing alike though. But
And with the simplicity of the game, and
I'm
since they
saying
are,
in terms of effective rushdown characters, that's their archetype. Like Jury can be kind of lame, sure, but there's no reason to be lame in this game. The current meta is just going until they die.
yeah,
So
I would say some people you can lay them out. Like some niggas that have no like footsie mechanic, you can lay them out like easy with Jury.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's better versions of Jury. Like why play
why would
Jury?
you?
can
If
play
you
Guile.
want to, if you want to play the
Yeah.
lame out style, then just pick Guile.
Just
Like,
play Guile. Guile
if
is
you
top
wanna-
3 right now, regardless of what any other character is. He has better rushdown than some rushdown
yeah,
characters.
Like why play any Shoto? Play Akuma.
Exactly. See, there you go.
Exactly.
and the reason for that is because all of the whole idea of the V skills and that whole mechanic was to give everybody their own like unique little twist. But when they made it, so they pretty much make it so that a lot of V skills are underwhelming, or when V skills are good, they nerf them. Like remember when Ken's run was actually like really good?
Oh my god. I missed the beta fucking
Like
version.
that was crazy, but it made Ken unique as a Shoto. Now it's like, why would I use that? I mean, Ryu, they made that, his parry could have been something that was like super OD. That's like a really defining point of the character. Now, if you use it, you're a fucking scrub who wants to get crush countered, and that's pretty much all you are. So it's like
He's unplayable.
no, it's not that he's
It's like-
unplayable, but it's
yeah.
like they homogenized the game so that everybody plays similarly. Like Kenny said, rush them down until they die. if everybody plays like that, then you just want to pick the character that's the best at that.
Yeah, exactly. So ironically enough, Akuma has a better V skill than Ryu, because have you seen all the V skill baits and V reversal baits that Takito's been doing with just a parry?
Yeah,
Right.
It's just like it's OD.
And he has an attack after that. He has like on some focus attack stuff. So it's not
so
like
he
he gets
has
crushed.
two follows. One's a launcher, one's a soft knockdown. But it's just that the problem is when every character becomes a fucking proxy character, it's kind of OD. So the same way that it's funny, two simple input characters came out. It was Ed and Falk. And I consider Ed better than Falk, even though Falk has the same type of inputs or whatever, but Ed is a much more well-rounded character in season 3. On top of that, you can just play Bison. Like all the strong Shadowloo characters that are left, it's just Bison and Balrog.
While I play Ed, you can play Bison.
While I play Bison, when you can play Balrog.
Bison when you can play.
Exactly. So it keeps going up to the hierarchy until you're in the top 5. And for real, why play anybody in Shadowloo when the Illuminati characters are a lot better?
Like, hey,
Yuri and Colleen are still top 10. Yuri and Colleen are top 10 free. I'll put that on anything.
And what makes it? I could like in a game like say 4 or even 4 or 3 or 2. I could answer that question by saying they play differently by doing this, that, and the third. I can't really say that for 5.
Yep.
At all. So there's really no reason to play your favorite character. Just play what's good and do your best.
Unless you're stubborn like me.
But yeah, so that's why I don't.
You drop top tiers to play low tiers. I don't understand you.
Well, you know, Capcom's balancing is Yusuf's worst nightmare, because either when they make his character good, he drop him, and when they make his character shit, then he's struggling.
What happens is while playing Laura, they buffed her, and she became like too good. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go clean. Everybody says she sucks. Cool. Next thing I know, she got like that. I'm like,
and then she got buffed. So it's like, oh, now I gotta quit her.
What that means is you stay the fuck away from Cody, Yusuf. You're not playing Cody. Leave him alone.
No. Yusuf Cody will be trash. Yusuf will play him, and then he'll get buffed, and then Kenny will play him.
So which means next season, Sakura gonna be good.
So I'm playing Sakura. Next thing I know, she gonna have an evil V trigger.
Yeah, and then you gonna be like, oh, she's too good. Everybody playing her. I gotta play something else. Like, it don't make no sense.
I might as well play Ryu. He been consistently trash.
He got season 1. That was it.
And by the time he goes back to Laura gonna win Evo.
Yep.
I know, right? Well, if any character win Evo, I'm not playing them.
Crazy.
Like real shit. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's Capcom's balance. And speaking of balance changes,
yay, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we have a bunch of. I forgot her name. The head executive producer of the game.
I forgot
that there's a patch coming out for netcode, and then there's a patch coming out later on. But she hasn't given an update in terms of that. But there was like a press conference to Japan or something. We got a list of all the characters that are going to be touched, and it is as follows:
including but not limited to.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Super Saiyan Vegeta, 18. Frieza,
Vegeta.
Adult Gohan, Piccolo, Android 16. Put it in.
No,
they don't leave something with Krillin. Like
Android 21.
Yeah.
Lord Beerus, Hakaishi no Kami Beerus.
This buff bad.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Kid Bizzle, aka number 1. Shut the fuck up, Race.
Yo. AKA Chaos.
AKA nerf this nigga.
Captain Ginyu, Blue Vegeta, and Broly.
Hey.
However, there will be other characters getting touched as well. So
yeah, because on the little slide they showed, it said
it says
etc. So
my fear is that Ginyu is going to be too good.
He's already like really cheesy. Like he's not a good character, but he's cheap.
Yeah, I saw a guy. He ran Ginyu Piccolo, and he'll call out the assist for Piccolo. So there's a constant mine that you can't dash through because of Piccolo's ball thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like he has a lot of gimmicky stuff. He has a restand like one touch after with Gotank's assist. Like he has a bunch of viable stuff.
Gotank's is he's so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, Blue Vegeta I think just needs a damage buff. That's it.
I think he needs. I would say Blue Vegeta needs a better way to bring you back down to the ground without having to spin.
Wow.
If he had that, then he'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that I still think he uses damage, but for it to be his strongest form, for him to do less damage than regular Vegeta don't make sense.
I mean, like to say Indian this one time.
But with Vegeta, I'm assuming by saying Super Saiyan Vegeta, I'm assuming we get less Ki Blasts on his assists.
Yeah, probably gonna be an assist nerf again.
Yeah, Gohan needs to be completely reworked so that his 7-meter like unlock thing should be what makes him OD, not just getting level 1 and being the best character in the game.
Shoot,
he's the best character at level 0.
Level 0 and get it, but of course
he's the second best character at level 0.
Yeah. Cell, I'm assuming, is also getting touched. But
yeah, I would hope so. I mean, so here's the thing.
He needs to get toned down, not nerf.
So, well, that's a nerf.
Not really. There's a difference.
Getting toned down is
a damage change, not like a flat out nerf.
But so, like, the thing about Cell is, if you look at this list on characters that are definitely getting touched, and I mean, I guess you can go common sense as opposed to who's going to get nerfed and who's probably going to get buffed. Like Krillin is most definitely going to get buffed because he's freaking dumpster juice. But like, you have 16 on the list: Gohan, 21, Kid Buu,
21,
Vegeta, shoot, even Broly. Although I don't think Broly's going to get particularly nerfed. But it's like, if you nerf these characters, if you nerf basically some of the best characters in the game, well, the vast majority of the best characters in the game, Gohan, 16, 21, Kid Buu, Vegeta, then all you had left was Cell. So Cell is just going to basically just shit on everybody if you nerf all of them.
Don't touch Black, he's fine.
Huh?
Don't touch Black, he's fine.
Well, I mean, I think Black is like one of the most well-rounded characters, not necessarily the best character.
Exactly. So he shouldn't be touched. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean,
the Ningen Slayer.
To be fair,
I mean,
Black is starting to drop off right now.
Yeah, I mean, Black is not
people are finally letting the game stretch out. Like they're finding different shit.
Black has a glitch that if you vanish behind him and he like 2H forward, he'll still catch you.
All right, Black has a couple of bug fixes that need to happen as well, because he has the one bug that works extremely in his advantage, where on certain characters, if you set up his freaking Death Ball super just right, you'll get hit with, like, it'll go through you and then blow up on the ground and then hit you like really late into the active frames, which allows you to combo after it.
We'll just loop that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what
allows you to loop it, or like basically loop it like 2-3 times, or
if they do that, it has to do something with the ground bounce mechanics in the game, like for them to pop back up, because Cell shouldn't have. If they're not nerf anything about that Cell, it's that fucking loop. So I think it's something to do more so how the game.
Or just nerf his damage.
With Black specifically, there's 2 ways you can do it. If you call the assist and then hurry up and do the ball, then you can get hit with the ball. Then the assist hits you, and then you can do the ball again. I think that's fine. But in certain situations, the ball will hit you weird, and he can solo loop it or solo like follow up and do 6K plus for like 1 meter. And that's stupid. So like that type of stuff needs to be bug fixed to the point where he can't do that, because that's a bit much. But other than that, I think Black is fine.
Yeah. Black is pretty much the base for them to follow.
Yeah. Beerus, ironically enough, he needs whatever they can give him, because for one of the strongest characters to be one of the weakest characters in the game don't make fucking sense.
Well,
now the problem with Beerus is it's hard to buff him, because if you buff him too much, he's gonna be OD. Because
I don't think his balls.
He has really good.
You can like. I don't think you should be able to like super dash past his projectiles like that.
Here's the thing.
That would make him take him
from one of the worst to like the most oppressive character in the game.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's going to be hard to buff him.
That's how I kind of feel about Broly, because the armor is what makes him Broly. So if they took that away or changed the hits, it's kind of like, all right, he's not as scary, even though he should be scary.
Yeah, he would kind of suck because his moves are so slow.
Exactly. So a lot of characters live or die by what makes them unique in this game, by either changing it too much or nerfing it to the point that it's like, all right, new character.
If they
So
took,
Right. So they need to not pull a Capcom
I
and
think they
nerf
took
everything that
one of
makes
his,
everybody unique.
I think they took one of his projectiles away. I think he'd be better off.
oh, Broly?
Ooh.
Probably.
No, Beers.
What projectile? I only got like one.
No, when he has the funnels that come out.
Wait, all right. Here's what I think. I think
Yeah.
that you should be able to dash through his balls if they're stationary, but if he's like hitting them at you, then you shouldn't be able to dash through those.
But yeah, in
that might be
conjunction with
complicated.
in conjunction with assist is going to be OD. Like I don't know, certain things they could do very unique changes. Like Kid Boo's assist, if they're going to nerf it, they should nerf the block stun on it or change the speed of the assist so that it's.
His assist is fine, bro.
Well, you say that because you play him, right? So I'm not listening to you.
Nigga, if we got fucking Vegeta assist going
They're
around,
nerfing that too. Shut up.
Be able to have
They're
that.
nerfing
All right,
that
yeah,
too.
but
Shut
on
up.
top of, but there's already cross-up protection in the game, but that assist hits 3 different sides, and it looks like it's gonna cross you up by itself as an assist, as compared to Vegeta just smirking.
Just going
Just
back.
beams.
All right, but Rice, you not seeing what I'm saying because you don't play Vegeta assist, homie. You can smack him out of the way.
Vegeta assist.
How many? No, you don't. How many times have you seen somebody stuff Kid Boo's assist compared to Vegeta's assist?
You can stuff Vegeta's
You can
extremely
stuff-
easily.
You can
But
stuff
can you
both of them
ever see somebody
easily.
stuff the Kid Boo's assist?
Not really.
Thank you.
Not
You
if you.
can hit him. You can
do it.
hit
If you
him
do
right
it,
before you do it.
No, Vegeta comes out. Vegeta comes out
And
basically.
Vegeta
right
comes out in
above-
the air.
Vegeta comes out in the air right above the point character. Kid Buu, if you basically call him and dash up so that you're protecting the Kid Buu. And Kid Buu's one of the smallest characters in the game, so it's almost impossible to punish him unless you hit him with a beam.
In order to freaking get hit, the rest of his assists, you have to get hit by it anyway. You can literally just jump out of it. You can jump out of it.
Whatever, Race.
You're not listening, bro. It's okay. Anyway,
Whatever.
Bro, but Vegeta says it's going to come out no matter what.
If
No,
you,
it's not.
it's not that simple to just jump out of it.
Yeah, and it's not that simple to just jump out of it, right? It's
You
like
can't jump out.
if I have you in block stun and I call Kid Buu assist, what you gonna do? Jump?
crickets.
That's what I thought.
Anyway,
Get hit with a bubble gum. That's all.
the next topic of discussion within
You won't hold
the
that.
changes is one that I think would be pretty interesting. Is that should Vanish be negative on block?
No.
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 I
wanna
think. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The two versions, the air version and the ground version.
They're
That would be
just
interesting.
negative.
I think it should be even on block or hit.
Exactly. I think it should be even on block.
Yeah, I think it should be even.
Like,
So that
it
way
should-
you have a chance to either contest with a button, they backdash or you backdash, or y'all have a clash with your jabs. So
The way it works now is you can cancel the recovery with a button.
right.
So even though it's normally even on block, it is plus if you hit a button, which is strange. So if they get rid of that, then it'll be a situation in which Vanish, where y'all both hit the ground. Basically, the way Vanish works is that you'll be even on block as soon as you land, which I think that's perfectly fine. Should it be negative on block? No, because you're
No, not
spending
flat out
meter
negative. No.
to get out of
I
pressure.
just been in the bar.
And
Maybe
honestly, more so than Vanish, like
I think they
Vanish
should
is
do
negative.
something with guard cancel.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
That
Guard
That
cancel-
mechanic is garbage.
guard
Yes.
cancel is what really needs to be changed. Guard cancel should be like, I mean, if not plus, it should at the very least not be full on fucking launch punishable.
Yeah.
On
Because
block.
the minute you
It's
see
not
guard
even
break,
just-
you can just down heavy.
Yeah.
You can also just combo.
Or you can just wait
Stop.
and reflect it. It's pretty predictable. I think it should be invincible, but they can't call an assist like they're still locked out. But at the same time, it's weird because a lot of the times you don't. First and foremost, you don't see guard cancels enough anyway. So it's weird to see it get changed. It would be weird to see it get changed because it's like who uses it anyway over Advantage.
I mean, the reason for that is because it's so garbage. Like,
Right. So it's like it's so bad that why would they nerf it at all or buff it at all? But
well,
I
they
don't know.
need to buff it because so it would be.
They
a
don't
viable
need to
option.
buff it. It's just something
They
that
should do.
It should do. I don't think. I don't think it has to be.
And I think they should change how reflect works slightly too.
I get confused just because sometimes I'll reflect, and I think I need to hold it. And there's some individual hits, like for example, the best way to practice it would be, ironically enough, against Vegeta assist. Reflecting all the hits, you can just like tap it, and then it does it for you because you can cancel the recovery within itself if you're reflecting something. But it's just hard to pay attention to when you're like paying attention to the character. For example, you can reflect an entire final flash, but it's hard to know how many times you're supposed to tap it. So I don't know. I think they should be more like transparent on how what you're supposed to reflect and what the active frames and recovery frames are for it. Because sometimes there's like obvious cases where if I do like dash in IAD heavy in, and then I just sit there and wait and reflect and I'll Dragon Rush you, that's the way it should work. Like the recovery is obvious.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just seems like if you reflect first and then hit a button, then that's an okay thing to do. It's weird. It's a lot of like case by case scenarios where it's hard to know what to do with it.
It needs to be a little more.
Yeah.
It needs to be a little more standardized, really, and and I think both just the active, like when it's active, and I think it should work more like say like a third strike parry or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe with still with the recovery so that you get so that you get hit, but a lot of times when I reflect, it doesn't feel like it comes out immediately. And then it has like a weird amount of active frames and like a certain amount of recovery frames. It's just a little weird.
Especially since every character reflects a different way. Because someone just do like a quick swipe away. And you have someone like 16 who just pushes everything away from them.
Yeah.
Like from both sides. So.
And that's cool and all, but it doesn't particularly match the animation. Like the amount of time you're reflecting doesn't necessarily match the animation. And it's not like it comes out. I mean, I don't know if it comes out on frame 1, but it certainly doesn't feel like it does.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think it would be fair if you could do a reflect super?
Yeah, and reflect and then do like reflect cancels.
Or reflect flash?
Reflect and the vanish would be cool.
Yeah, reflect. I think that should I think that should definitely be a thing. And there should just be a very specific kind of recovery if you reflect and then whiff.
Well, I was gonna say with vanish, I think you should have the option of whether they're attacking or not attacking at all.
That's in
Sparking. You can do that in Sparking.
That's Sparking exclusive, and I think it should stay that way. When you vanish, that should be like you're betting on something. It comes out in 3 frames and is plus on. Well, currently it's plus on block if you press a button afterwards. But even if you like 3 frames and it's even on block, they get you side switched, all of that stuff. Yeah, so the attack should definitely come out.
Yeah, keep it that way.
Yeah, that should stay, I think.
Now, with Yusuf,
I would like a push block though.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like half a meter to just like straight push block or like a guard cancel reflect.
I dig that.
Like,
but now,
regardless of that, how do you guys feel about the current state of the game?
Well, I wanted to say something real quick about this because Yusuf always talked about should reflect count as a way to attack Dragon Rush.
No, that's the point of Dragon Rush.
I don't know. Yusuf always was talking about I reflect. I should be able to tech a Dragon Rush with it.
Well, how do you tech? Wait. How do you tech Dragon Rush?
You press an attack button.
Okay, so I thought it was just any button.
No. It's an attack button.
So if I like press any, I felt like if I'm doing reflect as it's coming in, it should count as attack. But
no,
that's my opinion though.
No, I think that's silly because since when could you parry a grab in any game?
I mean, just Dragon Ball. I just said.
Oh, you said any game?
Well. In any game where parrying actually makes fucking sense.
I'm about to say you can guard impact grabs in Soul Calibur too.
Shut the fuck up, Riff.
I mean, that's a parry though.
I mean, you did bring a game.
Then not guard
Moving
impact.
on. How do you guys feel about the current state of the game, regardless of buffs and nerfs? Like, how's the game
sucks.
Yo, that's how you feel?
I think the game's pretty cool. Like, there's a couple characters that are a bit too strong. There's a couple characters that are a bit too weak. Overall, it's
But at the same time, in the middle though, there's characters that stayed the course and stayed solid no matter what.
Yeah,
I think the game is fine the way it is. Just a little here and there, but other than that, nothing too major.
The most important thing is that each character is like significantly fun in their own way, and I think that this game's kind of nailed that. So
for sure,
like as long as they keep it that way, it should be good.
Yeah, I think certain characters. I mean, in terms of the DLC characters, they really helped in making the game fresh. Yeah. Because Bardock is mad cool. Broly feels the way he's supposed to be. So if they keep the trend going with Zamasu and Vegito and possibly Saiyan Goku and Saiyan Vegeta down the line, and Cooler and MVP Kobe Bryant, the best in the world, Android 17 later on. No question, aka Mr. No Questions, aka let me hold the trophy. If they make him the way he's supposed to be, and all the characters, that's what makes me hype about it. It's like if the characters are unique and strong, and they feel like historically accurate while being solid characters, I'm all for it.
Yep, and yeah, buff people like Krillin, because
and Beerus, Krillin and
Beerus, and Beerus. Although
first they
gotta fix Beerus's ki blast in the air.
Oh yeah, that bug fist. Same thing with Android 21. It's like I don't know. Certain characters are just not susceptible to his stun decay, and Android 21 on the top of the fact that she can still use moves. Is there like a loop she can do where she can about this forever, and then the assist is off cooldown, and then blah blah blah. It's like, all right, really?
It's like there's basically a few case scenarios where they just have like infinites, or they have like just OD extensions to combos that don't even make any sense, and they need to fix those too.
Beerus's infinite sucks.
Yo, Beerus's infinite is jump in the air key blast.
Right.
After doing like certain, I forget exactly how to set it up, but if I figure that out, then I might just scrub people out with that. If I can get it consistently.
You're just gonna sit there and just spray on them until they die.
Blast you till you die. Yep.
Like, really, that's so scumbag.
It is, but if I'm trying to win a tournament, then I'll scrub you out.
Like, Colin, really?
I will sit there, mash X, and then grin at you while I'm mashing it.
Really?
I don't even think you have to mash. You just have to hold it.
I'll sit there and hold the button. I'll mash it just for GP, just so you can hear me. Like I'll lift my stick next to your ear and just
that's the scumbag in you. See?
Yeah, that can be illegal.
I'll lift my stick up and just be. That's all you going.
Yeah, if I did that even to somebody in pools, I would have to do that. I'd have to just get my hand right on X and just look at him like, haha. You paid $10 to feel like shit.
I thought you was gonna play Beerus.
Until I found out he was dog shit. I tried him for like 5 minutes. I'm like,
I wanted to until I realized you could freaking super dash through every single one of his projectiles, and I was just like, well, I can't play this character.
Yep.
Also, what was everybody's original team? Original
Well, the team I originally wanted to play?
Yeah.
Trunks, 18, and Black.
Well, my original team was like back at Evo last year, where there was only 6 characters, so that was like Goku, Vegeta, Frieza. And then when the game actually came out, I was playing I think it was Beerus, Goku. Actually, I wanted to play Beerus and both blues.
I had a Kanye type of choice. I had to run Goku, Team Gohan, and fucking Beerus.
Yeah, mine was I think it was I thought until Holland told me that he was just pegged as a cis character 18. It was gonna be Cell 18 in black. I mean Cell 17 in black until it was like 18 with 17 in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my original team, was just Cell, because Cell is pretty sick. But it was also one of the Vegetas. Like, I was pretty hyped for Vegeta Blue until it found out he's like, oh, you can just play regular Vegeta and be 10 times more effective with the assist. So originally starting out when all the characters got announced, I was really, really hyped for Beerus and Black.
And regular Vegeta got a DP.
Yeah, so that was my original team, and who knows, if they buff Beerus, I might pick him up and throw him on the team. But that means Cell might get nerfed.
I mean, I don't think Beerus, ultimately, I don't think Beerus is like really that bad. It's just he's a lot of work for
no reward.
It's
kind of originally, because a lot of people were like on the fence about Trunks until they found out Trunks' neutral is awesome.
Oh my god, his fuck him.
And he does OD damage.
So when people Yusuf. When people finally found out the shit, and when Yusuf got his combos right, he dug into a really good character. So
my very original team was actually Team Gohan 18 Kid Blue. But then I saw black, and I'm like, oh, I want black.
Yeah, exactly. Black looked amazing when he came out, so I was like, you know what, fine.
As soon as I saw like Vegeta, he had a sense, I'm like, oh, he's OD. Then I was like, oh, he got a DB too. Oh, he's OD. I was like, oh, he has a strong ass level 3. Oh, I'm not playing this character. Two top tier for me.
Too rich for my
You know you play Bardock, who's arguably like top 5 right now.
But he's one of my favorite characters, so fuck that. I don't care.
I don't know if Bardock is all that really. Like,
he definitely got some pressure, dog.
He's good and he has great pressure, but I don't think he's top. I don't think he's top 5 particularly.
Rice talk about it because I can hit him with a 60% 1-bar move. That's why.
Oh,
yeah. That's what makes you top 10, bro.
I just learned that shit like 2 days ago.
That's what makes you top 10.
What you do the combo? You do the combo and then like call an assist and then do super and then you can combo after that.
Yeah.
But I don't.
That's what I do.
Yeah, afterwards I do like small combo or whatever. Then I can like keep him shut down in the corner. And then I do like a
shut down. Yeah.
Then I can just like.
Like if you got that, you arguably top 10. And all you gotta do is hit him one more time, and that's a wrap.
Unless you just Kid Buu and just wild out all
Whoa.
day. Candy Beam, level 3.
It is not my fault y'all get hit by Candy Beam, man. Stop running into it.
Candy Beam can go by a Kamehameha wave.
It recovers blue health for no fucking reason.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nigga, munch on you, get health back. Who else has that?
Nobody.
24 when she does level 3.
Shut the fuck up, Rice. All right. So anyway, is there any final thoughts on Dragon Ball in its current state?
Listen, man. It's a great game.
True.
People need to stop bitching, just because.
Stop bitching. You're the one.
The people who like play this game right now.
Who are these people?
No, I know he's talking about the people that wasn't going to win shit anyway if their character was top 3.
Actually, it's not even them, but all right. But
there's people that just complain for the sake of
like people who just complain and just like,
so I'm the one where it's like, don't talk about it, be about it. Fix the problem. Put the Band-Aid on, and keep it on. Rub some ointment on there, like, get it healed up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, there's some characters that's just overbearing, like Cell and 21
and Kid Buu
and damn, I forgot the other character, Gohan.
16.
Yeah, 16.
As soon as I saw Gohan, I was like, oh, I was automatically 2 top 10 for me.
They're overbearing, but it's just like
that nigga OD, dog.
You know what's funny about him? He's a character that people were like, oh, he's pretty strong, and he only got stronger. Like some characters fall off, and like all of a sudden you see less 16s and a little bit less Gokus or whatever people were hanging around with. No, Gohan, people found out 1 touches and his like true block strings, he's got better. I was like, wow.
Straight up canon Gohan fashion. Like, like I'm good.
So yeah. I mean, overall, my thoughts on the game, I don't think I'm competent enough to play in tournaments just yet.
You need to keep playing. You don't play.
I would like to finish the sentence too. That's fucking great. Regardless of how much I play, it's not my type of game that I dip into a lot. Like my genre of game, like anime type, floaty, Dragon Ball type things like this.
Shit is Marvel.
I mean, some more. Well, no, because it has a lot of things that are better than Marvel and a lot of things that are worse than Marvel. Like I don't like the whole concept of what's the name's being horrible. Guard breaks being like so susceptible to anything. But there's certain little aesthetic things. I will keep playing more and consistently playing against Rice, so he can shut the fuck up about that.
And stop complaining about 21, nigga.
Regardless of that, I do see the game having a really long future, especially with season 2 announcements for characters and new stages and all that good shit. I'm all for it. It looks great.
Wait, speaking of that, it's got a bigger lead at Evo for registration.
Oh yeah, number 1 registered game.
I mean, it's really new, so I won't be surprised.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty hyped for what's on the horizon. Hopefully, they announce my man Jiren. I'll be in there.
He'll probably be next year.
For sure.
They should make it so if he's
do
like
a Tournament of Power edition DLC next year.
they should make it so like if he's like getting his ass whooped and like during the match, he just gets butt naked struggling with a vein popping.
Nigga start freaking out.
He was definitely
Like one of his special moves, he attack your friends and shit. Like
He just shoot a blast at your team.
no, he threw like a blast and your assist.
he was a pussy for that, man.
Sick.
Oh shit, that would be awesome.
But all right, I think that's it for our episode. Unless there's something else I'm missing. Yes, no, maybe so.
Last thoughts, bro.
Oh shit,
I ain't got shit.
Riff, nigga.
Watch your girl.
It's that time of the year. It's hot.
He look like he out here struggling.
It's the watch your girl season. Sundress season. The watch your girl sundress season.
Sundress season.
Oh shit, your girl showed to her with a sundress. Oh
No, man, she can stay her ass home and twerk to that Pandora playlist.
Oh.
You sick dog. But yeah, that's
Is Riff there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Nigga been quiet the entire podcast except for saying some dumbass Soul Calibur 6 comments. Well, not 6, but Soul Calibur comments.
I mean,
Show up to the tournament, argue with your dude. She ended up sleeping in the wrong room number. Oh!
spider senses.
What's the score? Fuck, they won again? Fuck them.
Oh, Celtics.
No.
She checked in 110 and it checked out 120. Oh!
Fuck, man. Why the fuck these Cavaliers are winning? They fucking garbage.
I just got finished seeing it too. Yeah, LeBron whooping that ass.
Fuck, man.
I like LeBron.
Hate LeBron, bitch ass.
You just don't like seeing him win. You hate seeing winners win.
No, I just hate seeing flopping. I just hate seeing flopping big ass niggas who's fucking crying all the fucking time.
All right,
Biggest nigga on the court.
All right.
Man, Jordan was crying too, nigga. Come on.
No, he wasn't.
No,
He was crying. He was crying with his freaking Hall of Fame speech.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
the best.
well, LeBron's gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Give me your ring.
Give me a ring.
All right. Who else?
I mean, he did have to leave his team just to get a ring, just only to go back.
I mean, yeah.
Give me a ring. Give me a ring.
And all right. Who else? Is it who else? Who's it on? Me?
Go, nigga.
Oh,
I guess so.
all right. It's hot as shit. Let's go Sixers.
Yeah.
Play God of War. About
Yeah.
to watch Infinity War. Fuck Kanye West. Kill the Coons first. I'm out.
Kill him first. First.
Can they?
Hold back, fall back, watch your girl in the back of the room, all that good stuff.
Check out the same room you checked in.
Oh my fucking god! Shout outs to all my comrades. We on the 10th episode. We made it, and on to bigger and better things. Cody Travers coming soon. Best one in my zip code. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, looking good. You're starting off for these years. The midpoint is pretty great. So let's keep the high tempo going.
Riff.
Riff ain't got shit to say. He left already.
No, I'm still here.
All right, what you ain't got shit to say?
Yeah, I told you, nigga.
Shut your default ass up, man. And that's all I got to say.
Damn.
You say you bare bones bitch ass nigga.
Oh, yeah, nobody see all that, Kenny.
Anyway,
Ass nigga.
I'm glad we finally made it to 10 episodes. You're doing a good job, Rice, but you still ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Better than you, nigga.
But you the worst nigga here, though.
Congratulations.
Damn.
And comb your beard and lose some weight. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh,
we doing those.
yeah.
Come on, my man. Calorie count. Damn.
Good night, everybody.
We off the air on that note. God damn.
Damn. Anyway, good night, y'all. See y'all. Well, you not done with?
Oh no, I'm done.
Yeah, you know you done.
Are you done?
Yo, Holly.
Are you done?
Anyway, good
Finish
night,
what
y'all.
you done.
Deuces.